Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play Frozen Flame. And today we're going to be getting ourselves the last book of Chronos currently that's open for this, which is the Dragon's Grove. So hopefully you guys stick along, follow, and enjoy. And if I've got time, I'll also do one other little bit of things. So we're starting off with the first one here that I found. Well, technically, it's not the first one, but still. And if you're curious, I cannot guarantee the location of the islands, but I can guarantee the details of the islands. For the first one, you're going to be looking for an island with a tree here and here. Two big trees. And if you're having trouble, if you find a bunch of them and you're like, which one? Look for one that has a bunch of stupid fire bulbs spawned. Plus this thing right here. If you come to the center where the center between the two trees here, you will find this thing that you can trade with and talk to. Entombed Curse. Can you stand with me? Keep me company, so to speak. Don't expect a reward, but good people help good people. Interesting. I may have to actually talk with this guy more, but I feel like there's an idiot trying to attack me. Anyways, I'll do a few later. Right now, today's goal is to get these. After that, I'm gonna probably go turn them in and get myself probably 2 more ice rings, probably 2 fire rings, and 1 poison ring is probably what I'm gonna end up doing in the process because I want to be able to resist the cold. And this is the first of 7. And I think depending on the order of you finding these will depend on which one gives you which story first. Like this one gives me among the evergreen pines, the ancient dragons whose flames began to fade found their last refuge. Now only sacred bones remain of them. So that's talking about the death of the dragons, it looks like. I'm gonna want to go over to here. Once I get over to the next island, I'll show you the details of that one. And so on and so on. I'll show you the details of each island, of all 7 locations. And hopefully you'll be able to figure this out. I don't know what they're called. I call them tablets or pages of the book. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to find a spot to try and land at. I call them like tablets or of Chronos or book of Chronos, not book, but pages of Chronos. Whew. I forgot you can't actually fly this in one go. Some people call them runestones, although they're not runestones because they actually have runestones. So it all depends on what you want to call them, where to call them, and why to call them that. Another island with the stupid fire bulbs, which is why I showed you the trader. But this one is also right next to that, and that's a separate island, not a chain island like that. So let's hurry up and get to the next one. Yes. If you want to, you can farm those guys for money, but they don't always have a lot of money. Sometimes they'll have 2 coins. Sometimes they'll have 40. It all really depends. Boing. Oh, I failed the boing. And here is the next one. Now, if you're wondering about the location for this one, if you go to the library, you'll know where that is because there's a few quests that require you to go. The hell? You flip nugget. Anyways, as you can see here, the island that you're looking for is this big one with the pool. You can find it right up in here, next to the right side of the building. The Keeper's Library housed both ancient manuscripts and long forgotten tongues and modern poetry and prose. This one talks about the library. Alright, on to the next one, which will be somewhere up in here. So let's get over to that island. And then from there we'll move to the next one and we'll eventually get all 7 islands. Now it's possible they may have changed up the pages, so maybe there is a location-based story to them, meaning that probably is the story, like, because that talked about the library, but it could also have just been coincidence too, because that was the second one I stopped and that the library happened to be the second thing talking about it. Alright, where the hell am I? Down over here. Here's the next one. This one leads right next to a mithril mine. Usually if you guys are finding these, you will be finding them as you go, but sometimes you don't always find them right away. So this island is what you're looking for. This UHI, whatever the hell you want to call this island, with the little part over there and the separate here. This one has your next one. In the midst of emptiness and darkness, a flame was born. Over time, its light grew even brighter, but even it could not rid Arcana of those who hid in the shadows. Dun dun dun. Alright, on to the next one, which is going to be up over here somewhere. This one is basically an easy one. It's located on one of the blacksmith island. Let's collect these. Personal opinion though, they should reduce the cost of repairing equipment by half. And if you're lucky on this, if you come on this side of the, or basically if you find the portal right there, you'll find more mithril. Alright. If I remember correctly, bonk, right down over here is your next one, which is over here. Basically, you just look for this shape of the island. If you find the blacksmith, I don't know if these are a chain of islands, meaning these are always together or not. But if they are, then you can find the Grove Core here, go across up to here, and find this tablet located here. Or look for the blacksmith in this shape island here. The frozen flame's power fed the forges of the Order of Seekers, where skilled artisans created the most fanciful objects. Imagination was their only limitation. I kind of wish I had a forge like that. That would be so amazing if I could build a lightsaber if I wanted to. I could be like, zzz. Alright. Now we're gonna head up to here, and we're on which number? I feel like I'm missing a couple. Right here, 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 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, where the hell? All right. So we're gonna head up here next towards the north. And then from there, we'll head to the next few. There's only a few more left and we'll be good to go. And then after that, I think I might still have some time left. Come on, you stupid. We're gonna probably have to glide into this one. Another nice thing would be stamina reduction. So like if you're flying down or flying straight across, your stamina gets you get a reduced stamina consumption rate. And if you're flying up, then you take an increased stamina because you're having to fight gravity and fight wind and all that fun stuff. Now, here is the next location. The easiest thing to do is simply come here. You'll come across some mini boss location, which has these idiots, which I hate them. I actually need to look into a better weapon besides this melee weapon. Leave me alone, you stupid idiots. Alright, well, the look of this island that you're looking for, with the location of the thing being up here, is you look for these little circle huts here and the dragon bones on this island for this one. And that's your next location you're looking for or next one of the next islands you're looking for. Now let's see this. Once we were but insects to the dragons, under their enormous paws, food for their insatiable stomachs. Then they decided to share their power with us. But we haven't forgotten. So that talks about how dragons were eating us, and we're still bitter over that. Now we're gonna head over to this direction. You guys would probably be like pausing and all that fun stuff, but I mean, with the way I'm doing this, you don't really need to pause, just simply follow along. But, I mean, if you need to get to a specific spot quickly, then you can do that. And as you see, it's right over there on that island. And this location is Hornhead's Island, at least what I call it, because he's like my island. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna land down. There's also Mithril right up in there, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yes, zap zap. So now that we're here, we're gonna show you the details of this island. Effectively, you have two islands together. You have this little bridge hut pass here or bridge pass here, and then if you're lucky or if you found him, you can use him as a marker for the location. There's a little bit of steps, and this is the shape of the island you're looking for. And right here is where it's located. Everything alive came from the frozen flame, even the dragons themselves. After death, everything will return to the flame, and the cycle repeats itself. Sweet. Alright. We have one more to go. So let's head on over to that island. I hate that. Let's land so we can get our stamina. Alright, let's go up. Eventually I'll show you the mini bosses and other stuff. I might just scout out an island and do a building episode. But in order to do that, I need to get a bunch of stone prepped. Alright. Here we are. This is the location we're looking for. And this is the final location spot. If you're wondering what the details of this island looks like, it's pretty easy. Oops. It's located here on the island, and you just gotta look for this little castle shape here, this little hut shape right here, and just in case, you can look for this outline like this here with the island here and all that fun stuff here. You can check this, pause this if you need to look at the island in more detail, and you can scroll back for the other islands. But this is where this final location is, and ta-da! Humanity was but a toy to the dragons, a cruel experiment on an inferior race. But when the frozen flame revealed our potential, the treacherous reptiles were frightened. So this has like multiple stories going at once. This one talked about the dragons taking us under their wings, teaching us all that fun stuff, and a few others. This one talks about how the dragons were afraid of us. Alright. I think... You know what? I'll save it for the next episode. I'll save getting the cauldron for the next episode because I'll be getting that, and then after that I'll be finishing up getting the armor set. In other words, I'll get maxed out. I'll get the helmet and the gloves next, and then after that we'll be good to go fight the mini bosses, which I should have everything ready to go for that. So I'm gonna head back home. If you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. It was just me talking and following and showing you the directions of where to find the tablets or pages. I should call them pages to Chronos book. After that, well, anyways, I got distracted. But anyways, if you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the in-screen credits that are coming up at the end. If you want to see other games I play, check out my channel. I do play other games. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After about 2-ish or so-ish weeks, I'll put you on. If you leave before I reach 1,000, though, I'll remove you off. Because it's for people who gave me a chance. For now, let's get back home, which is that way, and get ready for the next episode. Alright, now let's fly and have some fun. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.